been praying, and well, you might. You and your pitiful shining force cannot be saved by prayers. You won't escape. How fitting that you perish in a former chapel of light. I leave you now in the care of my minions, who know well what to do with you. Undead, dispose of these pests once and for all. Okay, guys. It is time to take on the undead of Shade Abbey. Yeah, this is a very, very, very creepy section of the game, and a very memorable encounter. First thing, as you know, you want to do is you want to move your main character down with the rest of your force. It's very important if you want to win this battle that you guys stay together as a force. You keep your force together, and you keep them in a centralized location. The reason being is if you are too quick to move your force up there to deal with the zombies and skeletons up at the top, you're going to get flanked very quickly by mortal creatures, and you're going to fail. So best to let them come to you, and best to keep your force again centralized, because again they will come to you. You'll have more room to maneuver, and you can control the pace and the tempo of the battle. So that is very much to your benefit. So here we are using Arthur again, trying to help him get some experience. Like I said, Arthur is very hard to level up. But now that we have the zombie down, we can control the tempo and the pace of the battle a little bit better. Because now the zombie's where we want them, not where they want us. And of course, they'll kind of line up for you, which is nice. So again, once they line up for you like that, and they can't flank you, then you can kind of send up your people to kind of deal with the zombies and the skeletons. You just don't want to have them kind of corner you like that. It doesn't really work out well. Keeping my magic users where they can have access. Anri is down here taking care of this zombie. Teo's in the perfect position. She's in the best position to cast magic against the undead, because Blaze is really, really important in this. Blaze is your best friend in this battle, especially with Teo having Blaze level 2. She's going to be able to target all of those zombies right there, be able to really do some damage. Now, here's something that I have to wonder. Is it just seems, maybe it's just the fact that I really didn't get hit by the skeleton in the Cavern of Darkness, but it just seems like the undead, skeletons especially, seem to be doing more damage than I remember them doing. Maybe that's just me, though. Very important, though, to keep things healed. To keep your characters healed. I'm putting Khris right there. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I'm making sure that to let you know that a centralized force and basically controlling the tempo and the pace of this battle is important is this is actually my second attempt at this battle. First attempt didn't go out so well because I pretty much rushed in, had my force go up there, and of course my force got flanked. My main character got cut off, and before he had another turn, the same skeleton got two turns before my character did, and wiped my character out because they were hitting so hard. So, really, if you control the pace of this battle, you shouldn't have a problem. You get greedy, and you go for it, and you don't think, you will die. You still might lose people in this battle, but that's only just because of how tough the enemies are. But you should be able to, if you're keeping a centralized force, you should be able to keep the casualties at a minimum. So, here's something else that I found quite interesting, is it seems that the undead, the skeletons and zombies, seem to have a bit of tunnel vision for your main character, me especially, and also as far as the close range fighters. They're leaving the... yeah, congratulations, Anri learned to freeze. The long range fighters and the healers they have perfect access to basically take out, but they're leaving them alone and lining themselves up just great, just wonderfully. And I think it's kind of strange. Like I said, they seem to have tunnel vision. They're getting so obsessed at attacking my main character that they're leaving themselves wide open to all other forms of attack and not taking out the weak links, which is great. You know, that allows me to do some more damage. And yeah, here you can see why Arthur's not great. I'm not really getting that much experience. It's hard to level Arthur up. It really is hard to level up. I don't know how people can get him. People talk about grinding in this game. You really can't grind unless you're purposely losing or exiting the battles. So if you're playing this game legit, it's not really going to happen. Now, Anri learned Freeze. I talked in the Cavern of Darkness. I talked in Battle 6 about she was going to learn Freeze, and that Freeze was going to be your best friend. I'm not going to be using Freeze in this battle because the enemies in this battle, the undead, the skeletons, the zombies, they're more susceptible to Blaze. But yeah, that's going to be my spell of choice going forward, because in general, Freeze tends to do more, at least 1 to 2 points more damage than Blaze does. It also has a better range in your higher level Freeze spells. So yeah, I'm going to be really relying on Freeze more with Anri than I will Blaze. So there we go. Now, unfortunately, Gort's really having a bit of bad luck here. There's nothing I could have done. That was just really horrible luck. That's the only reason he died there. Now, you also probably noticed that with Anri that I was attacking, I attacked the enemy at the end instead of attacking the one in the middle. And that's because, in a way, I was trying to keep the groupings together. The enemy groupings together, because then with the enemy groupings together, I can have Teo go wild with Blaze level 2. And she can do enormous. I think you saw earlier, she one-shotted a zombie with Blaze level 2. She can do an enormous amount of damage with Blaze, and it's terrific. And that's kind of why, if you want to try to keep those groupings together, because then you can hit more enemies at a time. It does more damage, and it is just absolutely brutal. So we're at this point where we're just kind of whittling things down. We have things in control. Enemies kind of where we want them. So here we are, just finishing off the skeletons, keeping your groupings again together, and letting things work out that way for the best. Now, May here, I decided to have her where she needs healed, but I decided that since the zombie's at 2 HP, I don't want to open Teo up. I decided to get rid of the zombie, because I figured, unless May messed up completely, there's no way she shouldn't kill the zombie, and even if she missed, the zombie's not going to kill her. So, here I am, I'm going to send Anri because she only has level 1 spells, I'm going to send her in to kill the zombie without magic, and get more experience. And then I believe, they will actually be able to finish off the skeletons, because, again, this is how great Blaze is. Watch what it does to this skeleton. One-shots it. Blaze is your friend in this battle. I cannot emphasize this enough. Teo is just going to town in this battle. And, wow, I think we missed it. She did level up earlier, I believe. Did she? I believe she did. And I think when she leveled up, she got sleep. You guys should kind of know what sleep does. You've seen the sleep effect on other characters. You've seen the sleep effect on our cards of force. How they're not going to do anything if they're put to sleep. However, I don't use it. I really focus more on the offensive magic than the status condition magic. That's just my playstyle. Some people might use Blaze, or might use Sleep, but me personally, Teo is going to be focusing more on Blaze than any of her other spells. So kind of here, we're kind of just healing up, because, again, we're cleaning out these enemies. We're almost done with this battle. Just going to have Arthur kind of just peck the zombie. A little bit of experience will help. not really enough though. I'm not sure how people can really level up Arthur. It's so very, very difficult. I guess it's worth it in the end. But man, what you have to go through. I'll probably have to do this, and I'll probably have to try leveling up Arthur just in a random playthrough, see what I can do. I think I have a playthrough on my Wii where I'm going through just getting the essential characters. Well, not Arthur. Arthur's not essential. But I'm going to have one where basically the first 12 you get is you're stuck with them, and then I'll definitely be relying on Arthur in that one. But anyway, I think will this finish up the zombie? I think it will. Yeah. So all we have left is the ghoul in the corner. Now, here's the thing: the ghoul will not move. I think I've seen it move once in a battle. I can't remember if it's if it was in the Game Boy Advance remake, or if it was actually in one of my fights. But otherwise, that ghoul will not move. Now, instead of just rushing in for the kill, I was kind of setting things aside so I can heal Ken or my main character, because I didn't know how much damage the ghoul would do, and I didn't want to put them in that position right away. So I had it between either healing my main character for 6 or healing Ken for 10. I decided to heal Ken. And I decided, you know what, after I healed Ken, there was no reason not to go in and finish off the ghoul. So now that Ken's healed, we got a little bit more experience. It's time to just bring Luke in. It's time to just rush the ghoul and finish him off. So pretty much at this point, it's just hitting the ghoul with everything I have to finish off the battle to get as much experience as I can. Moving Khris back there. Hans, of course, will shoot the ghoul. And I think there's only, 2 more people who are going to attack. And that's Teo and Anri. And might as well use magic. Just obliterate them with magic. Let's see how much experience, I'm talking about experience magic gets you. Yeah, magic does not give you as much experience as actually attacking. But man, it feels so much better. To be honest, Anri probably could have taken out the ghoul. I'm not sure, but better safe than sorry. And there we go. The ghoul's eliminated, and that's the end of that battle. I am Balbaroy. I was turned to stone by Dark Soul when he took the bodies of the dead. And there we go. Balbaroy joins the Shining Force, which means that for the first time, next time we'll be able to actually change things up as far as our force goes. But I'll show you that next time. Pretty much the town is empty. Everybody's dead. Well, except for one. We did not see a certain person following us. Dark Soul suddenly appeared. He told us not to speak about the legacy of the ancients. Then he attacked our friar. The friar fought back, but Dark Soul overcame him. So Dark Soul appeared, killed the priest, and everybody else in town, except for this poor guy. Shade Abbey has been decimated. Thank you for saving Balbaroy. Let me go with you so I too can fight evil. And we get Amon as well. So, we did benefit at least a little bit. To reach Urban Troll, you must go through Bostoke. We will guide you there. I will join your friends. Balzac and the Shining Force head towards Bostoke. What awaits them there? The legacy of the ancients is still a mystery. Will they ever solve it? And that's the end of Chapter 2. Next time, guys, I'll see you again for more Let's Play Shining Force.